IMF is known as lender of the last resort for a reason. There is no plan B. कोई plan B का कोई तसव्वुर नहीं किया जा सकता when you are in a situation where I said you are down to 15 days of import cover. So it's not only the start of that program which ushered in this macroeconomic stability, but also the successful conclusion of this program. When I was in DC again last week, we were complimented as a country to show the necessary discipline to go through the program. The staff level agreement though happened in March, but inshallah the board meeting of the fund is there and we'll get the final tranche and we move on. Now, where do we go from here? One of the reasons why we initiated discussions with the fund to go for a longer and a larger program is for two reasons. One is to bring permanence in this macroeconomic stability. That's number one. The second thing is the execution of the structural reform agenda. और मैं असफर आपके कॉन्फ्रेंसेस में बड़ी देर से मैं कहता रहा हूँ कि इस मुल्क को पॉलिसी प्रिस्क्रिप्शंस की जरूरत नहीं है. We know the what and why for the longest time. We just don't do it. So it's now the how part of it and we have to get into the execution mode. तो इसलिए ये जो IMF वाली डिस्कशन होती है तो वो आमतौर पे ये पूछा जाता है कि जी अब और आप पे वो क्या करने वाले हैं. कुछ नहीं करने वाले. If these are the kind of things which we need to do as a country, I keep on repeating that this is therefore Pakistan's program, which is helped, supported, assisted by the fund. इसको हमें इस तरह देखना है because ownership ही उसी तरह आएगी. अगर हमने ये कहते रहे कि कोई आके हमारे से करवा रहा है, कुछ नहीं करवा रहा है. Because this is our requirement as a country if we want to get out of the trap that we are in at this point in time. And therefore, I keep on saying कि जो IMF के लोग बात करते हैं कि when there is a fund program, therefore we can only talk about stabilization and not about growth. I respectfully disagree with that because there are two sectors, which is agriculture and IT. And whatever we do in these two sectors have nothing to do with the fund, has nothing to do with external borrowing. It's all in our control. Our policy framework, policy continuity, doing the facilitation, increasing the lending. इस साल बम्पर क्रॉप्स हुई हैं, उसके बेसिस पे इंपोर्ट सब्स्टिट्यूशन भी हुई है और जो आपने राइस को एक्सपोर्ट किया उसमें फॉरेन एक्सचेंज की भी हेल्प हुई है. Sugar again is a surplus discussion this year. And there's no reason that we cannot continue to increase the yields in these crops, but more importantly, increase the yields which is in the 50% of the country's agriculture GDP, which is dairy and livestock. अगर हम Netherlands की तरफ ना भी जाएं, if we start moving, increasing our yields, we'll go into a much better place. ये जो agriculture GDP है, ये 5% पे grow कर रही है. So that why can't it grow at 6%, 7%, 8%? और चूँकि मैं शोबे के साथ खुद भी थोड़ा सा मुंसलिक रहा हूँ HPL के सिलसिले में, I know the upside potential in this sector if we get the equation right. The second is information technology. From nowhere, a few years back, this year we are going to have $3.4 billion की export है. Second largest freelancer population in the world. ये हमारे कंट्रोल में है. उनको फैसिलिटेट कैसे करना है, उनके रिटेंशन अकाउंट्स को क्या करना है, उनको डेबिट कार्ड्स कैसे देने हैं, उनके पेमेंट मैकेनिज्म्स को हमने कैसे फैसिलिटेट करना है. Nothing to do with external borrowing, nothing to do with the fund program. Why can't this go to 4, 5, 6, 7? Eventually, जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर बात कर रहे हैं $25 billion as we go forward. लेकिन मैं तो अगले साल की बात कर रहा हूँ. These are two areas which are going to be real levers of growth. Provided हम अपना जो इस चीज़ में जो गवर्नमेंट का facilitating action है, and we are very determined to inshallah do that.